So in my last video, I was at Lake Kachuma, and I mentioned that there was a change of plans. I was no longer going to go to Portola Redwoods. I didn't tell you exactly where I was going to end up. Well, yes, I actually found a dog-friendly Airstream rental. It's a vintage Airstream land yacht, the Safari, from 1964. I've stayed here overnight, so it's a little messy. The trash can is full. I've used the bed already. You can see my stuff all over the place. Some sparkling water. Some of my stuff sitting here. And I'll show you the bathroom. It's a fully flushing toilet, which is great. A nice sink and a tiny shower, which I used today. I have to show you this water pressure. It is hilarious. That's it. That's it. It was hard to wash my hair, but it got the job done. So yesterday when I got here, I was really tired. I didn't do much recording, and what I did record, I don't think I was doing much speaking. So I'll go back and show you part of the drive, our visit to Solvang, and then our first night here. Adventures with Jay videos at Flying Flags RV Resort, staying in an Airstream. Hey Flynn, how's it going down there? Okay, we are looking for A1. Okay, this is it, A1. We have an Airstream. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is A1. And look what we have for the next 2 days. An Airstream. Look at this. A nice table in the shade. We have an awning. We have fancy outdoor kitchen. Okay. We have a fire pit, picnic table here, and some grass. It's not an enclosed backyard, so we'll have to keep you on leash. But it's still nice. Look at this. Okay, I think we need to go inside. This is a real vintage Airstream called Hot to Trot. What? Oh. Learn how to use the door here. Hello? Hello? Okay. Oh. Watch your step. Okay. There's a nice bed right here. We are not sleeping in the minivan. There's a TV. A little kitchen, and what is this? A bathroom, a tiny shower. This will be fine. Oh my goodness, perfect. I've got the air conditioning going. I popped some windows open. There's our bed. Flynn's enjoying his dinner. And there is some information here. It is a 1964 Safari Airstream, 22 feet. So there's information about it. Very cool. We have a small TV that apparently has cable. We have privacy blinds, which are really nice. A nice sink here. We have mugs and glasses, plates and bowls. There are some extra supplies in the cabinets below. There's a fridge with a freezer. Closet, oh, some extra towels, and then a closer look at the bathroom. So a regular looking toilet. We have extra toilet paper. We have soap and lotion, a really pretty sink, and everything we need to take a shower. And it is a small shower, but this will definitely work. It's nice to have some private space. Okay, Coming back out here, there's a counter with a window and it looks out onto our patio. Look at that cool door. Here's a view of the roof, the ceiling. Okay, here's the microwave, fire alarm, and decoration or coat hook, I'm not sure. Hey, there's Flynn on the bed. Here's the row of Airstreams. Different years and different models. They call this retro row. And here's ours. It's interesting, I canceled going to the Portola Redwoods only to stay at an Airstream, and I did a Google search on this, and apparently we have a redwood here right at my site. So I didn't go to the redwoods, but the redwoods came to me. Flynn's enjoying chilling here in our little patio. Hey, it's a bit windy here. Let's go back inside. Okay, I feel better now. Took a shower, heading over with my laundry to the laundromat. We'll see how this goes. Apparently you have to use an app to run the machines. So when I get inside, if it's empty, I'll show you around. Okay, there's no one in here. Okay, it's saying to load clothes into the machine, add detergent, close the top of the machine, insert payment, select laundry cycle, push start. So I'll be loading this up and paying for it, and then I'll come back and talk to you. Okay, so I started the machine. It has 29 minutes left. And instead of bringing liquid detergent, I have these Everspring detergent sheets because I figured it'd be easier to travel with them. If you look around me here, there's the laundry, there's a lounge over there, and then you just see rows and rows of RVs. It's mostly an RV resort. Well, I think it is mostly RVs and then some cabins. And then they happen to have dog-friendly Airstream trailers. So that's where Flynn and I are staying. It looks like I towed that Airstream with my minivan. I mean, except the Airstream is backwards. My load, it needs 5 more minutes. There's a code that you scan that's really easy to use. I was able to pay with Apple Pay, and then I'll have to scan the code for my dryer over there. So $7.50 for a 16-pound bag of ice. Water refills. So I wanted some dessert. So I went into the little shop and got one of these drumsticks. It was $5.25. One nice feature of this trailer is this lovely TV. And if you have guests over, you can press it right back into the wall. Does anybody know where that reference is from? He's keeping an eye out. Now, this is a vintage trailer, so you can see that the door doesn't completely close. There's some little gaps here. I think it needs some more weather stripping or something. And these windows are an older style. You lift up both latches and then you turn that, and then the top panel tilts out. I'm not sure if these are original to the trailer, but they look like they might be. And then they installed some blinds that are just the pull down, push up kind. Easy to use. There's an air conditioner, which has been great. Vents up here. I had this one open after I took my shower. I think I'll close it though. So Flynn and I are just relaxing here in the trailer. It ended up being a really nice day. So just to catch you up, it was only 2 days ago when that tree almost fell on us at Lake Cachuma. And then yesterday I drove from Lake Cachuma here to Buellton, and there isn't a lot of video from yesterday and not much where I'm talking because I was just really tired. I think I was just kind of coming to a crash. I didn't have enough good food when I was at Lake Cachuma, so I went to Albertson's. They do drive-up grocery where you can place an order online and then you pick it up, which is perfect because I had Flynn in the car. So we picked up groceries at Albertson's. I had some salads, meat, tortillas, cheese, fruit. So I had a better variety of foods. And so I feel better having eaten. I've been trying to drink plenty of fluids because I think I was dehydrated. So after resting here for a couple of nights, I feel much better. So tomorrow, as soon as we're ready and we check out here, I'm stopping by Albertson's again to pick up another batch of groceries along with some firewood and a small bag of ice. And then I'm heading up to Montaña de Oro State Park, and we'll be doing one night there, and it's supposed to be nice and cool. The weather's supposed to be in the mid-60s Fahrenheit, so it should be a really nice evening up there. And I do plan to do a fire that night. I didn't end up doing a fire in the fire pit here just because I'm just feeling lazy, and this is kind of like camping, but it's not really camping, so I didn't feel like I needed to do a fire. It's really different. I've never tried the RV experience before. I do understand why people like to do it. It's so nice to have conveniences from home, having a kitchen, having a bathroom with an actual flushing toilet that's private for you to use, a shower right there, a sink, being able to keep things clean. And the pad that we're on is actually concrete, so I'm not even tracking dirt in just from walking. It's been nice. I'm really enjoying staying in this little tiny Airstream, and it's something that I would consider doing again. It was expensive. So I ended up losing some money because I had to cancel Portola Redwoods, and I canceled a little too late, so I only got one night refunded minus fees. So that wasn't great, and then booking this was expensive. We got this for 2 nights. I did get a pretty good deal because I went through booking.com and it was cheaper than their website here, but it was still kind of expensive. However, I do feel like the amenities have made it worth it. And even though it was an extra fee, I did get to do a load of laundry today. So that's nice because all my pajamas and everything are clean again. I had just enough clothes to get me through the week if I needed to, but there's some clothes that I wanted to wear again. It just felt nice to wash them. And one of my blankets was really dirty because at Lake Cachuma, Flynn had tracked some mud onto the blanket. We're going to go to sleep soon here. It's not quite dark yet, so we're just watching the small TV. And Flynn and I are just relaxing here, so we'll check in one more time before we go to bed. Good night, Flynn. Good morning, Flynn. We're going to head over to Starbucks and get Mom some coffee. Okay, getting ready for that. Let's get the leash on. Okay, it's all locked. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to tell you about my RTIC cooler that I got recently. I really like the size. It's been really easy for me to pick up and carry around, especially since my home is upstairs, so I have to be able to carry this up and down the stairs. It doesn't have a lot of space inside, but it's enough for me. But there's a cooling pack that slides in that can divide it in half, but I found that it makes it hard to put ice in because it really limits the amount of space on both sides. I also bought this, which can hold things like butter and cheese, things that you don't want to get wet. And I do like that feature a lot. This is just some leftover ice. I'll just put that in the bottom for now. I like this basket too. Sometimes I'll put an extra cooling pack up there. And I like the way that it closes. It's got a great strap here. And it is easy to carry. Even when it's full, it's not too bad. It doesn't hurt my back or anything. Here's the problem I've had with it. This is the release so you can let water out. I find that it leaks slightly. It's not really drops of water, but it's a lot of condensation coming out of here. So it's always a bit wet back here. I'm trying to tighten it as much as I can, but I don't want to tighten it so far that I can't open it again later. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but that does leak slightly. And there isn't a ton of room because the walls are really thick compared to the lesser expensive ice chests, but I don't feel like it really keeps things cold any better than my Coleman. I don't know, it's supposed to have better technology, it's supposed to keep things colder. I think it's because I do use less ice because it's smaller. My Coleman can hold a lot of ice, so I just keep piling ice in there and it seems like it just holds up well. This one doesn't hold quite as much ice, so I can't keep reloading it with ice if I want to have room for food, but it works well enough. I mean, definitely 2 or 3 days, perfect. It says it can go up to 6 days. I'm thinking with maybe a really small amount of food and tons of ice, that would work. But I don't really want to carry tons of ice around. I want to have some food and some sparkling water and things like that. So that's my RTIC cooler. I love the names of these. Grand Teton, Glacier, Sequoia, Yellowstone, and Joshua Tree, Yosemite, Redwood. Okay, this is where Flynn can go off leash. I thought that was a dog for a moment. Okay. Come here, boy, come here. Let's get a good shot. There we go. Oh, that's a handsome boy. That's a handsome boy. This campground does have some beautiful trees. Come on, let's go. Okay, we're checking out of our trailer. We're off to Montaña de Oro State Park. See you at the next place.